It's recording, Father.
Good, very good. What is this RP about? Who would you like to talk to and why?
Parable would like to go talk to Jenny Softhands, for reasons pertaining to, more recent developments concerning one arm.
I see. Jenny Softhands has been summoned to the court of medical battle.
Jenny Softhands, were you the knight on the 27th?
Oh god. Alright. Are you just going to see her as like an appointment kind of checkup like thing? Or are
No,
you like you just pop it in during your usual shenanigans in the medical area?
Yeah, I think he's not making an appointment.
I see.
This will probably be same day. Look like shit, feel like shit. You know, all the good stuff. But he will head in there, freshly bandaged. And he probably bandaged that arm pretty hard before they came to pick us up. And so he heads in, and he probably would ubiqued over to Jenny as he was heading over, just like, Jenny, do you have a small moment? Or are you with patient right now?
Small moments are all we have left. Yes, as you can hear from me talking, I have a small moment.
Wonderful. I am going to occupy your small moment.
I see. It is a small moment I will never get back. But that's fine. Do you need something in particular?
Sort of. I'll talk to you when I get there.
Right.
And then he arrives. He'll approach wherever she's at.
Yeah, she's just currently she's probably currently trying to reorganize some things here and there, keep track of supply and how much you have and what's still there, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Jenny.
Hello.
How are you today?
About the same.
I can understand that.
How are you today?
Well, someone got shot earlier.
Oh, I heard.
And... no, I've been better. I need a second opinion. One moment, there's a cat trying to walk on my laptop.
I see.
Bad. Please, baby boy, no. Okay, sorry. So I need a second opinion on something.
Yeah, that would be.
I'm starting to think I might need to be shot.
Well, that's not good considering what's been going around.
What's going around? He says as he goes to as he's talking, he's collecting like the necessary disinfectant stuff. And he's putting it on one of the like counters that is cleared.
So as she just stops her checking and it says, apparently bullets.
Yes. And he unwraps his arm.
Oh, it's like slight wiggling cordyceps. It's very slight wiggle.
Mm-hmm.
More like a sway, if anything. But it's even with that breeze, so it's not nice. As Jenny looks at that with the most, like, still maintaining a complete deadpan kind of look.
Mm-hmm. It's a first, right?
I didn't know you had a wacky inflatable tube, man. Fuck you.
It wasn't like that earlier.
I can only assume. All right, let's go to a medical bed.
And brings the disinfectants with.
Mm-hmm. She cleans it up and, well, you know, all the surrounding stuff so you can tell what's a wound and what is a growth, essentially.
Yeah, because hello, burns.
Yeah, burns and everything. It's like, really not a fun week for you.
Not even close.
Can't do much for the damage, unfortunately. It's getting a little sparse.
Not a lot of tissue left.
Not supplies either.
I was thinking of, once recovered, proposing heading out to the hospital to collect some more supplies, and I think we could also go for getting either aspects of a MRI, X-ray, or like machine. We don't have one, and I think it'd help.
I think you're going to be getting better anytime soon.
I'm a taker. I don't have time to get better, but I get doable. We don't really get vacations.
No, not anymore, I suppose. Well, let's focus on what we can talk about then at the very least. These things. They look like a fungal infection of sorts, but they are quite active, which would insinuate that they're somewhat foreign.
There's presents in my other hand as well. Oh, it's different in its appearance.
So it's spreading, or it's already spread.
I think it might have.
You told her about the startings of this before, right?
Yeah, because he had taken a sample.
Yeah, he's taking a sample and everything, yeah. So then, yeah, she's like, spread fast. What my initial predictions were. I wonder how it managed that.
Don't know. But Pebble said that the arm seemed to be in better condition when he looked at it a couple hours later than when I was first burned.
So,
Seems
this tissue here, then, it wasn't just unscathed, it was apparently healed.
that's what he says it looks like. I don't have a before and after myself. I wasn't conscious for it.
That explains a few things.
Funguses tend to use... They digest externally. Is that what's going on here, you think? Feeding it?
Eventually. Any urges? Drink more? Eat more?
Oh, shit.
Sit out in the
Sorry,
sun?
1 second. I unplugged myself because... Okay, headphones are back.
Go back.
He's quiet for a bit. And then he says, there's urges, but they're not what you'd usually expect from a traditional virus or parasite. I mean, maybe to some degree.
Some degree. Do you know to what degree? You know, it is important in our line of work to have that kind of information.
I'm aware. I'm trying to figure out how to word it.
Just making sure you're not trying to get out of it.
I wouldn't have come here in the first place if I was planning on withholding. There's no point to that.
I've seen crazier.
I've...
As she starts to run her hand over your arm.
The hard part is I can't tell what is stresses from work and what is this, but I'm pretty sure this is it. I've had temptations ever since I got it the first time to hurt myself. Specifically in ways that draw blood. It seems to want blood.
I see. Blood.
I don't think it's an offshoot of the blight. Where I first got it, there was a body that had a stalk and the plant growing through it, and it seemed to be dying where it touched the blight. I don't think they're the same thing. At least not directly.
It is worrying them, I guess. Because we don't know exactly what it is.
Would we have known what it was if it was blight?
We could chalk it up to it being fucky black shit and call it a day.
That's fair.
Blood, though. Yeah, perhaps that's its vector for growth. Then it's getting you to hurt yourself so that you bleed so it can feed its spores.
Maybe. There's another thing. Actually, now that you mention it. There's a further mental aspect I can't quite explain. It's like... Well, I've never really been addicted to anything, so I don't think that's the correct term. But, like, have you ever smoked a cigarette and you get that momentary...
Give euphoria.
Yeah. Not quite euphoria, well, kind of. But calm.
Calm.
Yeah, it's like this calm, this numbness, almost. Not physically, but mentally. I think it might have to do something possibly with endorphins or just general body production.
It's rewarding you.
Probably trying to encourage the behavior.
Yes. which means it's reached your brain and is intertwined since you're not, other than the radiation sickness, you're not feeling like you're burning alive inside. It's probably intertwined with your nervous system in some regard.
Probably.
She stops feeling up your arm. It's a very careful process,
Mm-hmm.
only using the tips or the pads of her fingers.
Palpating.
They're going brown.
What?
The patches, your arm, brown. I was worried at first it was infection. It's very slight discoloration. It's an honest mistake to miss it at this early enough of a stage, but seeing as how you didn't feel anything while I was touching you, no pain or anything, I don't think that your body thinks anything is wrong with that. Which would be worrying in of its own good. I think at this point it's something else. I think now I'm going to take a sample.
Go ahead.
They cut into you a little tiny bit. They don't need much.
Can he feel it, or does he not feel it at all?
A little bit. They're cutting into you like your into something like where the apparent slight discoloration is. You don't even see the discoloration.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, she takes your cut of urine and moves it over the microscope. Moves it under a microscope and does some other tests with it before getting a printout and showing you an image.
What's it look like?
I'll put it in red markets.
Oh no, I'm scared.
I'm gonna put it in art market. No, I'll put it in,
Ooh.
actually no, I'll put it in OC. It's not really a picture.
Oh, okay.
Where should it go? I had it right here. Now it's forsaken me. Alright, OOC market. Go.
And there. It's plant cells. Nice. Well done.
You know what this is?
That's... That is a plant.
You're wrong. This is your own.
That's...
These are what your cells in your arms look like now. Just particularly around the growth. And I am sure she kind of takes a knife and like jabs it into your arm a little bit. And you don't really feel it very much. You feel the initial like slicing. That doesn't feel super painful, but then it hits up against something somewhat solid. And you're like, oh god, my bone.
Mm-hmm.
but it's not your bow.
What's that?
I think you're growing bark. Did the other ones you found look like this at all?
The other one I saw was a corpse blooming flowers. Had vines growing out of it. No bark, though. Not visible anyway.
It's even worse that it appears that you're special.
Bark? You're sure?
No, this is completely uncharted territory. I could be very wrong, and this is just some sort of other effect from the spores or something, but this is my best guess.
Would it help to take another sample of the bark?
I'd have to peel open your arm for that.
It's not like I could feel it anyway.
You might when I start trying to remove it.
It's fine. This is important.
No. Not important enough. You already had that. You have to come back when you're better.
What if it spreads more during that time?
If it spreads more during that time, we'll have to deal with it at that time. At the moment, it's a choice of you either die now on the table, or eventually die from whatever this is. I would think you would like the chance to live a little longer and also hopefully get me some more equipment to use to figure this out.
I think you get the point of why I wanted to get X-ray equipment.
Yes. At this rate, not to make light of the situation, I might need to start calling in Lattice for this.
I know a good deal about trees too, so I can help with that. Guess it couldn't have happened to a better person. Just shakes his head.
He pulls out the cigarette. Just kind of starts to light it even in the medical area.
That's fine. Jenny does what she needs to.
Mm-hmm. She offers you one.
Fuck it. He takes it.
Light you up. She doesn't actually have a lighter, so she's actually just like waving around a Bunsen burner.
I love her so much. We follow procedure here.
What procedure?
But only the best in the lost.
Oh, flattery will get you everywhere in this regard. I'll see what I can do. But I'm not having you die on the table, so get those supplies. Let's see what I can do. City's getting more and more picked clean. Just like we feared.
We'll need to be gone sooner than later.
Sortie is going to take too long. We get another way to get stuff, maybe, but I don't think many people are keen on dealing with. What's his name?
Which one?
Starts with a P.
The proprietor.
Ugh.
That bastard. Terribly useful as he is.
Suppose that's why people like him are still even alive.
What'd you say?
Suppose that's why people like him are even still alive.
He's an interesting one. I don't know if he's as terrible as he makes himself out to be, or if he's worse, he's very good at marketing himself that way.
Right. A used car salesman. Exactly what we fucking needed out here.
He just nods and puffs.
If we deal with him, we're gonna have to pay something that we don't have.
Or be in his pocket, and I don't think that's a place we want to be.
No.
So then we don't go through him. We do as much as we can on our own. Well, I'm out getting that stuff.
Show
Is
me
there
you're okay to go out.
when I'm okay to go out?
I know what I said.
What did she say?
No. She said, "Are you okay to go out?" You said, "When I'm okay," and she's gonna continue with, "I know what I said.
Oh.
Are you okay to keep going out?"
Yeah, I'm all right. Well,
Are you sure? Someone died last time you were out.
I'll do better.
It's not about doing better out there. You're spread thin as it is. All of you are.
We just lost takers in the other cart. We can't afford for another to be taking a load off because I'm a little stressed. And a little bit. I'll take the time needed to recover, but I'm not. We need a doctor to go to that hospital. Jenny. A normal taker won't know what they're looking for.
A bunch of smoke up at the broken fire detector. Yeah. All right. I don't trust any of them with her anyway.
We'll take a load off once we finally have this rust contraption moving. Then I can actually come back and do lab work again. You'd think I wouldn't miss that, but I kind of do a little bit right now.
Yes, lab work's fun. To make so many discoveries.
Oh, you're a lab specialist. So you're biased.
Oh. I am. You're right. Oh my goodness. How could I?
Small smile. Any
She
other?
doesn't. She doesn't smile, but she gives like the Jenny look of like, yes, this is amusing.
Mm-hmm. This is the
But
Jenny look.
my straight face betrays nothing save for
Jenny's
scars upon my face.
a cool motherfucker.
She's definitely the cool goth kid at the school.
We love Jenny. Anything else you think I should be doing? I'm gonna keep it wrapped and try and keep others from touching it.
You know, got lots of rest, having lots of sunlight, grow big and strong. Just stay alive, mostly. Try and do things to help your immune system. There's still gonna be some part that's more you than it, and maybe that part can get its shit together.
Maybe I can find some medication so that part is less radiated.
Maybe.
Shit, do you think that's why it's growing faster?
She breaks the cigarette in her hand in half and puts it in the ashtray.
I'd offer mine to you. But he just motions, like he just waves it around in his other hand that is also infected and just keeps smoking.
The irradiation, that could. No.
What are your thoughts?
That may be playing a role in it. Your differences. Maybe you just got lucky. You had positive mutations and not something that made your body turn into a soup. But you don't know too much about it. That's the problem.
And it may have sent the growth into overdrive. It was a quiet mutation before, but now it's manifesting differently. Correlation's not causation, but
It's possible the bunker may have made this a lot worse. Like, snaps her fingers a few times. Like, like tuberculosis, and that was a big problem. Things can be completely fine for a bit, but a couple of bad days or a couple of factors, and all of a sudden it activates.
be easier to tell if we had a test, a control, but I don't think we want anything like the original in here.
Not much for human experimentation.
Me neither. But it's happening to me anyway. I think understanding it's my best chance at not becoming a tree.
Unless your drive for trying to understand it is what's turning you into a tree. Does it want you to try and figure it out?
Not that I can tell.
It's the problem. How much of your own thoughts can you trust?
Well, that's going to keep me up at night.
Start keeping a journal. She moves into like a side cabinet and pulls out like a book and just throws it down into your lap. If you haven't been keeping one already, that is.
I haven't been.
This one, well, now's the time to start. Then all your thoughts, everything. keep it up to date. Every week, go back and check and see if anything's a little different.
It depends. That way I can't erase anything if there is any differences.
You can keep it in your area. Or you can keep it in here if you're worried about pages going missing or something. I don't think you've got that far off the deep end. It's the subtle changes we need to keep track of now.
He nods. Pebbles next to my bed anyway. He can help keep track of that. Once he's in the mind to, anyway. If he stops in, he might need a cigarette too. He's not doing well.
Have that many. She looks to the one that she cracked in half and picks it back up and just tries to light it again.
Yeah,
God.
he was about to say, you can smoke that, you know?
No, she knows. She's back at it. You can see, like, where, like, most of the cigarettes that are still in the ashtray have been smoked down, like, all the way to the bud.
Oh, bless Jenny.
Like, there's a waste not, want not kind of mentality going on here.
Alright, note to self, find Jenny more cigarettes. Alright. I think that's probably a good place to cut it.
Sure.
Shakes your hand, thank you.
No problem.
I fucking love Jenny. Also, Parable probably hangs out a little bit longer until it's like she needs to get back to something, and then he will let her be.
No, it's okay. Yeah, you can hang out.
How often do the medical people just kind of chill? I get the vibe that it's just like we kind of hang.
Depends on how much work there is to do.
Yeah, if it's busy, it's just like we're hanging, but in a way of like, I wish you could shoot me, but we're too busy.
So, look at us saving lives. Kill me.
Yeah.
Pebble would definitely hang.
Left the gun in the train car. Damn it.
Oh man, Jenny, you look real bad today. What happened? Someone got shot in the stomach. Oh, that's nasty business. Yeah, it went through their bladder. Oh, that's nasty business. Yeah.
Just pat her
He
on.
ate a very, very big dinner.
Oh. Jenny,
Yeah,
I just want to say I'm so glad you were on shift and not me.
Oh, don't worry. You see, I'm your boss. Guess who's on biohazard cleanup duty? Good luck. We ran out of gloves last week.
Jenny. Jenny, why are you like this? Just turns to Caleb, rock, paper, scissors.
He gets the mop.
Aw.
Wait, no.
Always the nurse.
Pebble responsible, but Pebble can stop.
It's a trick question. Technically speaking, Lattice is on biohazard cleanup duty because in a new recent initiative, he's like, we can use that for compost.
A recent initiative.
Someone it's just like, what's up? Someone Lattice comes in. What's up, Lattice? Oh, I was told someone shit the bed. Yeah, over there.
We wrapped up the sheets in like a little bindle for you. Thanks. Very kind of you.
Oh, fuck.
No wonder the medical personnel people are like, hey, Lattice, we know Lattice. Can I have
On some good days, he has a batches of herbal remedy stuff that he can give you.
Aw.
On good days.
Oh.
There's not many good
There are-
days, is there?
Well, there are much more good days now that you got him all the seeds he needs.
Oh, poor boy. How many plant talks has Parable been able to have with Lattice?
Thousands.
Yes.
Like, it's like that kind of like plant talk bond, which like you could talk for hours.
Yep. It's like Lattice
And
is
there's no end.
Lattice is
does.
visiting, and so they're talking and talking and talking, and then Parable gets assigned a task, and they're talking, and someone's like, Parable, you have a task.
Jenny will drop kick you with these soft hands. Catch these soft hands.
It's like the other day, Lattice and I were talking about corn and blah 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 blah.
Shut up.
Shut up.
I do not care about corn.
Well, that's where you have to deal with it, Softhands, because I do.
No,
No.
no.
It's fine. It's fine.
Sweet, sweet baby boy. No.
It's just the knife cat.
Say their chats are pretty corny.
Finger guns.
I'm taking a break early.
Lattice isn't home. We get free reign of the medical bay. Or not Lattice, sorry, Jenny.
Mhm.
Of which we continue to do the same exact shit we were doing before because we're responsible beings.
She couldn't handle the kernel of truth.
I'm so proud of you.
Ebel punny.
Medical crew would die. I would die for Jenny. I would die for Caleb. You know what, Lattice? Homeboy, I'll die for you. Welcome, honorary member of medical crew.
Please don't die for me. I would much rather you live for me.
We now know where Lattice falls on that chart. Please don't. If it makes you feel better, Lattice. Parable would never say
Few
so.
people left around now. Especially those with wilderness intelligence.
Please don't go. I talked to you about my hyperfixation.
So, there's that.
Thank you so much.